Jessie Stewart here. I'm really out of video ideas here, so if you guys have any ideas, then please suggest them to me, because I am really struggling to think of anything to do. But I found this one online. It's just the 32 random questions, and they really are random. I'll do it because it's better than doing no video, so here we go. Question 1. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Why would you sleep with your closet door open? I don't really get that. So closed, I don't really imagine why anyone would like, oh, I'm going to bed, time to open the closet door. Can't really imagine why someone would do that, but okay. Question 2. Do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? I've never stayed in a hotel. Most I've ever stayed in is like a motel, bed and breakfast type place. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? My sheets are always like wrapped around me, or my half are anyway. Have you ever stolen a street sign? No. Why would I steal a street sign? I know people who have, but I've never done it. Do you cut out coupons and never use them? No. Ooh, but Tesco give you like coupons and we never use them. We always forget about them. So actually, I don't cut them out. But yeah, actually, yeah. We'd always get those Tesco club card coupon things, and we never end up using them because we always forget about them. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? How about neither? But if it's the case of you had to pick one, I guess bees? I would much prefer bees than a bear, I think. Because at least bees won't maul you to death. Do you always smile for pictures? I don't like my teeth, so I try to do like a teethless smile, which is just weird. And I don't like my teeth because you can see that there, it looks like my tooth is rotten, but it's actually a filling at the back of that tooth. But it looks like my tooth is like rotten, and it just really makes me self-conscious, so I generally don't like to show my teeth. So I try and do like a kind of, toothless smile. But yeah, I will smile in some shape or form. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? I don't think so. Not since I was a kid. I don't think. Have you ever peed in the woods? Yeah, a few times. I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And if you're in the middle of the woods, then there's nothing you can do. So yeah. Do you still watch cartoons? Well, my niece is here. She loves Peppa Pig. So I've kind of had to watch Peppa Pig before. And I've like Family Guy and that count because they're cartoons. I've lost my place. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? I wouldn't. I would keep it, because if you bury it, then someone's bound to find it. I don't know. Kind of weird questions. What do you drink for dinner? I usually have my green tea. Either just green tea, sometimes it's lemon green tea, and like I had today, my raspberry and blueberry green tea. And if it's not green tea, then it's spearmint tea. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Well, I don't, because I don't eat chicken. But if I had like a meat-free version of chicken nuggets, basically it's asking what condiment do you like. So the mine would be mayonnaise or barbecue sauce, as long as it's homemade, so I know that there's no like real meat seasoning in it, if you know what I mean. But usually it'd be mayonnaise. I'm that type of person. What movie could you watch over and over and still love? Ooh, I have a few. It's really hard to pick. Nightmare Before Christmas I could watch forever and never ever get bored of it. Pretty much any Tim Burton film. Especially Nightmare Before Christmas, but then again I could watch Nemo forever. Yeah, I'm a big kid. Oh, there's too many. I guess I would have to say Nightmare Before Christmas, because who doesn't want to watch Jack and Sally forever? Were you ever a Girl Scout? I don't know if this is the same thing. I'm guessing this is like questions by American people because we don't really have scouts, but we, in Scotland anyway, I'm not on about the whole of UK, I'm just talking about Scotland, or at least my part of Scotland. We have a thing for girls, it's called rainbows, and I guess it's kind of similar, I think. I can't remember what the boy thing's called. The girls who, you go to rainbows, and yes, I did go for like a few weeks, but I got bored, I didn't like it much. Which is weird, because when I was a kid, I was like a total tomboy. I used to be like climbing trees and walls and playing with toy cars and stuff. I was a real tomboy. But anyway, next question. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Never, no, never. No. Just no. Next question. Can you change the oil in your car? I don't have a car. I can't drive, so that would be a no. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Same answer. Are you afraid of heights? Yes. I don't know why, because like I said, I used to be a tomboy. I used to climb trees and walls and everything. And then one day I just, like, nothing bad happened to me. I know, like, sometimes things happen and it puts the fear into you, but nothing happened to me. But for some reason, I am now petrified of heights. In primary 7, which is like 7th grade, I think, I'm not quite sure. The difference in schooling systems really confuses me, and I just went out of my thing. Primary 7 was like the last year of school before you go into high school for us in the UK. Like, you start school, like, you're in primary 7, you're like 10 to 11 years old, so you can figure it out from there. Anyway, we went on a school trip to a place called Dalgais, which is I can't remember the word I'm thinking of. It's like an adventure park thing where you get to go on the catwalk, which is like a beam between two trees. You go like up the tree, then along, then up the tree, then along. The trapeze, the what do you call it? The thing where like there's wire going from tree to tree and you walk along it. I can't remember what it's called. Archery, abseiling, rowing, stuff like that. All that fun outdoor activity stuff. And I couldn't do any of the things that involved height, apart from the trapeze. I actually managed that. But my biggest problem with that was the fact that because I was big, I felt like the guys weren't strong enough to hold my weight, and it really freaked me out. So it made me scared to take part in this stuff. But anyway, point of the question is, yes, I'm scared of heights. I've lost my place. Do you sing in a car? No, because I don't drive. If I was in a car, I'd be in company, so I don't drink. No. I don't sing in the company of people. I only sing when I'm on my own, because I can't sing. I'm aware I can't sing, so I just sing on my own, because it's only my own ears I'm hurting. Is Christmas stressful? Is that the next question? Yeah. Not really. I mean, it can be. Especially if you've left your shop until last minute, but as long as you prepare, then it shouldn't really be stressful. Not for us anyway. Maybe when you have kids, it might end up being a bit stressful, but for us, it's not really. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid. My opinion on my career as a kid changed a lot, but I always went back to the same one, which was right up until high school. I wanted to be a hairdresser, but there was many times, and I was so determined for a long time that I wanted to be an interior designer because I just loved everything about it. But then I realised I wasn't really good at it. And then for the longest time I wanted to be an archaeologist. I just loved, like, I used to always go to the beach and dig up stuff and pretend that I was finding stuff, like bits of stone was actually bone, and I just loved the thought of being an archaeologist, and I was so determined to do that for a while. But it always came back to a hairdresser, which is why when I left school and applied for college, I applied for a hair and beauty course. But I got rejected because I was too shy, and obviously you need to interact with your customers and stuff, so they told me to come back when I had more confidence, which I've still not, so I've never gone back. And now I'm doing my dream. I'm writing. I'm an author, so yeah. But as a kid, that was the three main ones: was interior designer, archaeologist, and hairdresser. And then when I went to high school, started doing like serious writing stuff into English class, and I realised I had a love for writing. I mean, I liked writing before, but it's when I really got into it, you know. Anyway, next question. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. In my last video, the day in the life video, at one point I showed the pile of washing behind me. Well, the night before, that was actually on the floor, and I woke up in the morning, went to check for mail, came in and realised it was on the sofa, and like because the pile was quite high, it like toppled over and the clothes are all over the sofa. I asked my fiance why he done that, and he was like, I haven't touched it, I've not even gotten out of bed yet. I was like, so you didn't do it the night before? He was like, no, I had no need to go to it. So I was like, okay then. And other things have moved, and I'm often see things in the corner, like if my living room doors, like all my doors are always open in my house, all of them. Obviously not the front door, but I mean every other door, because you know, the cat gets free rein of the house. And I think I've mentioned this in a video before, but like I always, if it's cold, I'll just leave it open just a crack so the cat can slip in and out. And often if I'm sitting on the sofa, which is behind me, so like the door is there, I'll see like this, I can't really describe it. It's not transparent, it's not clear either, it's kind of like a shadowy figure. Kind of like, yeah, it's just kind of like someone's casting a shadow from the other side of the door and it's like peeking through. So there's definitely someone in here. I don't know if it's one or two or whatever, I don't know. I've tried to contact them before, and don't know if I've actually contacted them or I just think I have because I was using my pendulum, so who knows. But anyway, I often, why do I always do that? How long is that? I can't see because of my, okay. Better get on because I'm babbling. So yes, I believe in ghosts. The first concert you ever went to, I think I've actually had this question in another thing. It was just Slipknot and Machine Head and Children of Bodom in 2008. And it's the first and only concert I've ever been to. Walmart, Target or Kmart? Yeah, this is definitely American. Because the UK doesn't have any of those stores, so none. Nike or Adidas? I'm not really into like sport brands or brands in general. Unless it's like Hell Bunny or what's the other one I had in mind there? I can't remember. But like gothic style clothing is the only ones I really like. Criminal Damage, stuff like that. But anyway, so if I had to pick from Nike or Adidas, it would have to probably be Nike, I think. I don't know. Can you curl your tongue? Yes, I can. I can also do the flip it from side to side. Random fact. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? I cry happy tears a lot, actually. I'm a very emotional person. So yeah. And the last concert you saw, have you already covered that? Yeah. Oh, the last. Okay. Well, my first was my last, so I've already answered that one. So, can you swim well? Not really. I mean, I can swim, but I can't swim well because my asthma really kind of gets to me. I can only do a couple of laps before my asthma starts kicking in, and so yeah, I can't swim well. Can you knit or crochet? Used to, my gran, before I stopped talking to her, she used to teach me, but that was many years ago now. I can't really remember. Ooh. Are you a dog person or a cat person? Both. I love both. I wouldn't be able to choose. I'll say cat though, just because I have a cat. I had a dog, but I had to rehome her, sadly. But anyway, yeah, that was all 32 questions. I tag everyone. Anyone who wants to do it, and I'll put the link to where I found these questions below. And if you want to do it, you can do it. And if you don't, then you don't. I know some people don't like doing tags, so I'll leave it up to you. Anyway, so thank you for watching, and until my next video, I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever is where you are. Goodbye.